Hey friends, so it's taken a while to get this one done, but I'm actually really happy with the results. So this is the latest Celebrate Ocean Breeze. I have used a bulk pack for this, and then I've also grabbed a few extra chippies from one of the older ranges. This is an 8 1/4 by 12-inch mini album. It doesn't have lots of flips, it doesn't have any of that, so quite different from my usual style. So what I've done is I used the Lighthouse chippy, and I made it look like the one at Umhlanga. All the lighthouses seem to have a different pattern on them, but this is Umhlanga Rox's lighthouse. And then I have popped a place down the bottom for a photo. This part was just too pretty to be putting stuff on. So I've also got a relatively plain spine, and the back is also quite plain. Opening up on my first page, so again there's this paper that is really pretty. So what I've done is I have actually put the photos onto acetate. So I have put the little frames on acetate, so back and front, they're stuck onto the acetate, so you can actually stick your photos on here and still see the pretty paper. Page 1 opens up to a 12-inch by, I think it's 11 1/2 this way, but more than enough space for a good couple of photos. And then also when it's in the closed position, there's also space for photos. Opening to page 2 and 3, I use Michelle van Wyck's inspiration for the, I think it's Black Friday challenge for this page. So also again very different from normal for me. And then it does have, I've just built that up with 3D foam tape so that you can add extra photos, and it's got bits and pieces. So I've done that on both sides, so it's kind of mirror imaged. Opening to the center, and on this one, when it opens up, you're getting a 24-inch by 11 1/2 inch, so just a smidgen cut off top and bottom. And again, I haven't done anything massively with this paper, but just because it's so pretty. But I have given you extra space to add photos and to add some journaling. And obviously if you stick these carefully, you could still make them, turn them into pockets. Oh, and that's what I did as well. I turned these into pockets. I haven't stuck anything in here, I actually forgot about that. So I didn't stick this down, I just stuck it around 3 sides, so there are pockets. If you need extra spaces, you could quite easily add some papers in there, and I did it with the first one as well. The next one, again, I just did a mirror image page where I've got some simple tags for journaling, adding photos, and a simple page frame at the top for a single photo. Again, if you wanted to add more, you could turn these into pockets. Onto the last page, really simple. I love this paper. So it's just, I've left the sides open so you can tuck, and then I've also created that so you can open up. I haven't put anything inside, but you could put journaling, or you could put extra photos inside. So there are options to add little interactive bits. And then on the back page we have another acetate, just so that you can see the pretty back page. And here I left it so that again there's space for a pocket if you need to. So the notes for this mini album, so the notes will be a little bit different on this one because it will just be for the base album, and then it will be kind of what I used, which papers I used, and the measurements will be available probably from Tuesday. It will be a lot cheaper obviously because it has a lot less than normal. So the Google Drive will just have the base, the instructions on how to make the mini album, and it will have photographs of how I've decorated the pages, and it will have basic instructions on how to, what you need to do, the sizes of the acetate, and where you have to do the score lines. So I'm actually quite pleased with how this turned out because it's really different from what I normally do. And it still holds a fair number of photos. So just the last quick flip through, and that's it.